Alright, another thing about right from wrong that these motherfuckers still don't realize that they didn't brainwash these, whatever these people are. Alright, right from wrong, what they don't recognize. You made a either with a verbal contract, and I think most of us, especially, niggas, you supposed to understand, remember? I mean, at least my generation. Because a lot of us, we wanted, whatever, we gonna do something to make money. So we know, you're like, where you going with this? Point blank, I mean, point to the story. We understand, a verbal contract is binding, or even if you sign a contract on a fucking napkin. So in a court of law, it might be worth me, say y'all two college kids and y'all just joking. Y'all trying to design, whatever the fuck y'all come up with. And y'all at the restaurant, whatever, or wherever, y'all in the cafeteria. Y'all sign your name on your cap, on a, yada yada yada, on a fucking napkin, and the other one keep it, whatever. And then years later, the other one's worth millions, and the other one's got, and the other, the one, the shiesty motherfucker that don't know the difference between right and wrong, he's a millionaire. Nobody, like I said, this, nowadays they gonna teach this dude, the shiesty motherfucker, the, talk about hate. Oh, you jealous? You hating? All this and that. You trying to get your money from all this shit. You're being rude, dude. You're being rude. It is not just thing with white folks. I did a white folks voice, but anyway, you're being rude, bro. Whatever per race you are, they got this ready-made excuse to not be to do the right thing. You're being rude. I'm with my family. I'm trying. They because they're rich or would not, and we're not mad. Do what's right. Nobody gives a fuck that you with your family because you did something wrong. And if you was a good person, you wouldn't even put your family in that situation the whole time, ever. Because you was a good person. You know right from wrong. You wouldn't have to try to play it off and play victim. Basically, that's what you're doing because you're with your family. Because you honored the contract, the handshake, the verbal agreement that you would do what you said. You a man or woman of your word. And then you don't have to worry about people coming at you at the wrong time. That was so rude. And that was rude. The black folks love that shit nowadays. These niggas just this rude shit, they didn't took that to a whole new level of con artistry. Did I make up a new word? Con artistry. You heard I need to maybe get a con artistry, like artistry, artisan, con artisan. They took this shit to a whole new level of con artistry. You know, they'll be so rude. Oh, you're being rude. Basically, like I said, they antagonize you in front of everybody. And like I said, that's how the whole Democratic Party has been effeminized. All those men, Nadler, that's why he looks effeminate. Speaking of Nadler, he looked like King Tut. You're like, what? Really? Watch History Channel, a special on King Tut and the real King Tut, not just the what they the what damn I forgot the word. What's it called? The golden thing. Shit. The golden his coffin. Well, for lack of, I can't remember. But when they did the all the shit where they basically he had a form of morphism where he had a very effeminate shape, real big hips, and he mostly that's why he had to sit, not just because he was a pharaoh and he sat down, but he had I guess a disease. He had real big hips. The King Tut. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. And Nadler. It's like laughing at King Tut. Nah, not the King Tut, but Nadler. This motherfucker. But anyway, off subject. Back to the subject. Uh, yeah, the 3D, the 3D thing where they can scan something before they open it, or sarcophagus, or the mummy thing. But uh, It's like they don't. Just remember, I keep saying it's like they don't understand. They still, think about being rude. This is like it reminds me of situations, back in the day. And you can't believe this nigga still talking shit. Like you don't understand. Man, just pay this nigga, man, and get this shit over with. You don't understand what he finna do to you. You think this is a joke. That's what I'm saying. See, they take our words and try to, you think this is a game? You have bitches talking shit. You think this is a game? What are you gonna do about it? And this is not no misogynistic shit. 'Cause like I said, we know right from wrong. We're not trying to just bully women. No. We're saying, why would you even, they got y'all brainwashed to think you can even talk like that. Because normally when a dude talk like that, you got a couple of things you could do. You could do what he told you because you wrong, or you wrong and you could own up it. Yeah, I know what I did, but I ain't finna pay you shit. What's up? What you gonna do, nigga? Shit. I already told you. That's it. It is what it is. That's it. Or you could do with this shit. What y'all do nowadays, play victim. Man, my mama was sick. Man, my kids was sick. Man, but you knew all that, or even if you didn't, you ain't sick. You're not sick. That's normally what happened. You call up whoever you owe or whoever you made the deal with. You the mechanic, or you're a car mechanic or anything in the hood. You doing some hustling, and you call up the person that's expecting you to come Friday, and you're sick. They're gonna tell you better be sick for real. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no calling into your boss. But my mom was sick. You gotta go up there and see your mom. Mom, I'll be right back. I promise you. Everybody else there, unless you just a single child, and your mom ain't got no husband, no nothing, and you the grown man, single child. Niggas still don't want to hear that shit. But they got y'all just so brainwashed where y'all think all these excuses. Oh, I had this going on. I had this going on. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a flying fuck about all your goddamn problems when you done made this deal beforehand. You knew when you took that money, and made that deal to pay them back. When you knew when you took that car, you knew when you took that job, that you had guaranteed that you would be there. That's what y'all don't understand. And you're like, what is this? All this have to do? All of it has to do with right and wrong. Y'all don't even give a fuck about shit on y'all name. Y'all think shit on y'all name comes from letting people talk to you or disrespect you. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody. I never had to worry about somebody disrespecting me. Never. I don't know where y'all even come from with this weird ass shit. I never felt like somebody was disrespecting. Why you can't talk? You disrespecting me. That never happened in my life. I never had to say them words. I never felt like a victim. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know if you fucked up, or if you're in the right. You shut a motherfucker down. You can shut a motherfucker down if you in the right and they're wrong. Easily, legally. It could be your supervisor at work. It could be anybody. You can shut them down, and you ain't got to be nasty. You ain't got to be none of that shit. Y'all don't understand. What y'all need to be worrying about is being nasty, not being disrespectful. Don't worry about that shit or being disrespected. Just worry about being a nasty motherfucker. Don't have a nasty ass attitude, especially if you're a man. At least women, they can get away with having a nasty attitude because they're women. But if you a man and y'all following all this democratic shit, you don't want to have that nasty asshole ass attitude, and you a fucking man, especially if you big or you tall. That make you it is even worse. Your big ass acting like a little bitch. You definitely gonna turn us off. As men, we don't want to be around you, nigga. No. You acting like a little bitch right now. You can't handle shit. And they brainwashed all y'all motherfucking niggas to think this shit. And I ain't even talking about race right now. I'm talking about anybody, liberals, males, all y'all males, to think playing victim is the way to get out of getting your ass kicked when you fucked up. Nigga, take your licks. That's what your daddy should have told you. If you ain't had one, somebody should have told you. You fucked up. Man up. Own up to it. Take your fucking licks. You took somebody's money. You gave your word that you was gonna do what you said you was gonna do. If you can't do it, you gotta take it out on the people around you that's on your team. You need to get your team in check. Cause you know they coming for you. You gotta tell them, shit, nigga, they finna you. I ain't got time to hear all that. You got to. You promised me if I take on this job, you was gonna be there for me. You gotta get on them. Your girlfriend pissing you off. You gotta get on her, bro. You gotta get rid of her. Something gotta go. Cause these people you playing with, they ain't gonna take you playing with their money too much long. Nobody gives a fuck about your boo being mad at you, or you can't handle it, or you got too many other customers. You took on too many customers. That's on you, nigga. That's not our fucking problem. You got too many customers. That's supposed to be a good thing. Hire some more people, nigga. You greedy or something. And I don't mean like, they like, again, they trying to tell you all these words. They fucked your heads up thinking all that, watching too many mob movies. You too greedy. You eating off my plate. No, your eyes, what I'm saying is your eyes was bigger than your mouth. You can't fit. That's what I'm talking about. It's on you. It's not you. You're not no mob boss. You're not Al Capone having some kind of dinner where you making a scene and somebody eating off your plate. You eating off my, no, nigga, not no lame ass shit like that. Nigga, you took on too much. Your eyes were bigger than your mouth. You thought you could handle the law. You can't. You gotta be honest. Just be honest. Don't try to play victim and flip it. Oh, why you being rude? Why you, no, you gotta own up to that shit. It's just not gonna work. I'm telling you, it goes against human nature. The shit that y'all are trying is not, you're gonna get fucked up big time. It's not gonna work on you. It's not gonna work for you. It's not working on us. See what I'm saying? It's not gonna work on us. You can try all this little shit y'all try. It's not gonna work on us. You owe somebody, you owe somebody. Nobody gives a fuck about you or your boo. Both of y'all can get it. If you the boo and you're next to your man getting fucked up, mowed down, blame him. You look at that nigga, and he was the man you chose to lead you. He fucked up. Nobody gives a fuck about you or your boo. Remember those words.